Hello, this is Dead Hamster, and this will be Chapter 7 in the new tutorial series, covering the new features available in the version 5 of the Tarmac editing kit. In this chapter, we're going to be covering the surface geometry and the collision mesh, where the calculations are done on where the cart can drive and how the shells and other items will collide with the actual level. So, looking at our editing program here, we're going to open up our FBX file. Have that here now. I'm going to be switching over to, so we have the texture tab, the section tab, and now the surface tab. You can see the surface geometry all uses one single texture here, but there are still the multiple pieces that make it up. Sure, what I clicked, that's okay. We have the different parts here. You can see that these are in section 1, and then these are in section 2, with this box down on the bottom. Now I can change which part any of the sections or any of the surface pieces are in, and I can also change which of the materials. You can see all the different material types that are available right in here. This is also where you would assign the custom materials that are available. There are things like boost ramps and jump pads and ghost starting points or star starting points, all sorts of custom materials available. The last one is a property. There's a few properties that can be set with vert colors. You can also select them here to force a tumble, for high up geometry on a hill. No collision if you want something for some reason to not have collision. You should really just delete it from the collision mesh in that case, but there is an option. Darkened Player will cause the player to have a shadow going over it. That can also be done with coarse pads, but this is a little more accurate for specific geometry. And then out of bounds would be an out of bounds piece, which would cause the player to get placed back onto the path. And then on the bottom, you see the number of verts and the number of faces for each individual surface piece as you go through them. These surfaces are automatically assigned based on the number that we gave when designing the level and setting it up for export in Chapter 3. This is another time where we can edit the materials and change what type of surface they use. That is going to cover everything for the surface tab, a pretty basic one, not too much to it. For the next chapter, it's going to be rather in-depth. It'll probably be broken up into a few chapters. It'll be covering the creation of custom objects and the editor and placing them in the editor. So that'll be the next topic we cover in the upcoming chapter. Until then, as always, you guys take care.